Hey guys, welcome to another adventure with Ruins and Ridges. Today, we are doing something I wanted to do for a while. A sketchy climb. It's borderline with technical rock climbing up Boynton Island, and we're going to visit a couple ruins, pretty well-preserved ruins along the way. And there's this weakness here, and an ancient wall, probably to block it off. You can see right there, it's all stacked. As you can see, this is all a wall. Also some stacked rocks up there. It's almost like stairs going up.
This would have been a route from the creek up to the dwellings.
Viewing from this angle, you can see those are clearly like stairs going up. It's interesting. There is an ancient ruin on this ridge here, and it's pretty well preserved. It's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3-room dwelling, I think, maybe 4. I'm gonna take off my backpack to visit this respectfully so my backpack doesn't swing and hit any of the walls. That juniper is growing right from the wall there. I wonder if that was still a small tree when this was built, or if it was even anything. Seed. And thankfully, a lot of the walls are original, and there's an ancient pottery sherd right there, so that proves this is ancient. Gray-brown color. That entryway looks really cool.
You can see how they nicely shaped the red sandstone into bricks.
There's this like mushroom rock almost, and you can see 2 different canyons from here, and both have a large amount of ruins. On top of this mushroom rock is I don't know what this is. It's like carved out. You can see, I don't think this is ancient by any means, but square in the circle. If you know what that is, please let me know in the comments. Onward and upward. The views just get better and better. Destination is finally visible. That peak right there. Some nice thick manzanita here. And that is the unnamed peak that we're attempting to climb, aka Boynton Island. Look at all the agave growing right here. Tons of it. And then over in that patch, it's yucca. Strange. So we came across a good social trail to that saddle, and then we figured out using a couple other paths to this saddle. Now we have to head down a little bit to a ledge somewhere along the cliff there. Okay, I see the ledge, that white ledge, and there's some ruins on it. It's pretty cool. Steep descent down to the ledge, so you have to go down and go up. It's kind of interesting. Made it to the ledge, and you can see some soot marks here. Some of this, like that one, is from water running off, but this is clearly soot. Just made it to the ledge, and it's pretty awesome. Here's one of the ruins. A wall. Looks like it's blocking off access to this ledge. This looks like a metate in this rock. Pretty smooth. See more fallen down ruins. They're built right on the edge of a massive cliff. See some of the original mortar. And please be respectful to these sites. Do not walk on the walls or touch the walls, please. Yeah. It almost looks like a chimney, I'm not sure. Probably just a separation wall. There's some mortar there too, as like a floor, as it's on the ground. Let's see more here. This is a very well preserved one. Wow. That wall is like, I don't know, 7 feet tall. Again, I took off my backpack to safely enter this dwelling. Unfortunately, this wall has been cracked, so eventually it will fall over. And man, look at that. That rock there, that's just one day gonna fall off. It's like a flake stuck in between the wall and the cliff. Look at how well they built it with the natural rock. And of course, this is a well-known site. You can see all the footsteps. I'm not claiming to find this by any means, but it is still very amazing. And this tree may have been bent into that shape. I'm not sure. Some trees have been shaped like that by the Native Americans in this area. This ledge system is pretty amazing. You can see why they would want to live here. Look at that view. More small dwellings. Square room there, just out in the open. And another cliff dwelling under this overhang. Oh, it's bad. We made it to sort of a dead end. Looks like we were following a little trail. Looks like repellers come here, so we need to backtrack.
These dwellings and structures are attributed to the Sinagua people who lived here between 600 and 1400 AD.
So I believe we are approaching the Crux. Yep. And this is rated high class 4 or 5.0. And it really doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, I wouldn't even call this 4th class. I mean, you couldn't fall anywhere and it's easy. That was pretty anticlimactic. I scrambled into this alcove, and here you can see some worked obsidian, possibly used for some kind of tool, and some ancient potsherds. Okay, there's tons of obsidian. This must have been like a place where they would flint and make tools. Yeah, there's obsidian everywhere. Heading up these slabs, they're not as steep as they look. Again, I've heard people call this 4th class, but this feels more like 2nd and 3rd class to me. More steep slabs. They're abnormally grippy because they're typically more slippery. The trail has led us here, and I think this is another section of climbing. It's Chockstone, which basically means a boulder got stuck in the cliff, but again, that also looks super easy. Well, that Chockstone was very awkward, and that is the real 5.0 part. Yeah, that's definitely the crux. Maybe 4th class, yeah, not 5.0, but it's just very awkward because this boulder is overhanging. And there's a cheats way over by that bush that's like 3rd class. So if you can't go up the Chockstone, then you can go there. More easy class 3 ramps following cairns in a trail. actually at the summit ridge. Look at how bright green that lichen is. It almost looks artificial. Man. Just transitioned into Coconino Sandstone. Some really cool formations. It's like being on the moon. There's an exposed third class down climb. We have to come off this bump on the ridge, and then there's this chasm. It doesn't go down very far, maybe 10 feet. And I heard you can go that way or just straight up here. Another third class wall led to this very exposed little ridge. Whew. Now it's an easy walk onto the summit on a little path. Final few steps to the summit. Oh, this is it. Give you guys a 360-degree view. That was a really fun climb, and I'm definitely repeating it. Getting up that one Chockstone boulder was 4th class, and then there were some exposed 3rd class moves along the ridge, but everything else was pretty easy. And yeah, this is a super fun climb with a nice trail. Challenging, but not too bad. And the views are just amazing. You can't find a register on the summit, but this is it. And yeah, this is one of the best views in Sedona that I've seen. Just endless cliffs and rocks. It's a massive drop down into the canyon there. You can see all those pine trees. And surprisingly enough, just off the top here, there's a wall built up. Now, this could be modern, but I don't see why anyone would build that. and it's all overgrown, so this is probably an ancient lookout. I'm going to wrap the video up here. My camera's almost dead, so I can't record the descent. Also, we're going to need to use both our hands. And this was a really fun climb. Not as miserable as some of the other climbs I did recently, like Bedrock Butte. And with all the ruins and the views, it's one of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and please let me know what your favorite part was in the comments. And that is the unnamed peak, aka Boynton Rock. Whoa.
Well, this was the